Oh man, almost finished loading up everything. Last thing is kayak and getting it down, but man, oh man, I am thankful to God for what you are about to see on this adventure. Y'all stay tuned. It's gonna be a good one. Oh, and that's a fish. There we go. Whoa, hello. Oh man, that was sick. What are you guys doing here? Oh man, well, gotta get this unloaded. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Funny that you guys decided to meet me here. I appreciate that. Give me a sec to unload everything and I'll be right with you. Easy as up and over, right? That's not on it. That's on it. Going down some terrain right here. I think I went down the wrong way. Yeah, because this is like super steep. So, let's see how well this can stay on. I'm going over all these rocks. Okay, we're gonna go right down this way, like so, and we're gonna launch right here. Way to go, kayak cart. It's been a long couple of days. Sorry about the fountain noise. Anyways, guys, hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm That Fishing Noob out here on this place that I haven't fished at in a really long time. First thing I'm noticing is the water level is mad low. Like, you can see where it used to be, and it's like 2-3 feet low. So, we're out here. Got my old dump Sportsman 106 PDL, or PDL 106. Got 4 rods with me, one of which is a designated catfish rod in case I can't find bass. But the goal for today is to find bass, to catch bass, to locate them, cover water, figure out something, and try to establish a pattern. I'm still learning this thing called fishing, so whew, I'm just grateful to be out, have the opportunity to be out here on the water. Got with me 4 rods. I've got twin Penn Battle 2s, this one and this one. I've got my Daiwa BG3000 and my Shimano SLX DC. Woo! Without further ado, you know what time it is. I will see you out on the water. Alrighty. Well, we're here. Sorry, I had to try to get a little bit away from the fountain. I know it's super loud. All right, well, here we go. I want to start fishing this little dock first. First point of cover. There's lots of docks that I'm planning on hitting up. Today's gonna be strange though because the water level is super duper low. So I don't think that these little docks are gonna be the right depth. So we'll see, I don't know. Little crawdad is beat up with me digging this hook into it. All right, here we go. First is a little Texas rig. Oh man, uh-oh, I got stuck on the dock. So I recently watched a video, I think it's called Lake Break from Bass Fishing HQ, and I watched that like last night. So part of the goal is to figure out a pattern, establish a pattern. So 1 fish is a fluke, 2 fish is I think it's a, what did he call it? It might be a coincidence. And then 3 fish is a pattern. I know Greg, good old GB, Greg Blanchard, echoes the same thing. If you find 3, you got a pattern. This is a little man-made type river deal. I don't really know how else to describe it, but it's really not a whole lot of, well, there's a lot of timber that's laying down in the water, but I don't think it's the right depth that these fish are gonna be wanting. So I'm seeing right now if they are, this is me just regurgitating information that I recently heard, seeing if the fish are tying to vertical cover before I go and fish some other horizontal cover. Before I tie this up, we'll throw out a different presentation just to see if maybe they didn't want that, they want something else. I think one thing that I have to remind myself is I can pick apart an area for the whole entire day, but to increase my odds of catching fish, especially in a kayak tournament type fishing mindset, I need to cover more water. So it's another thing that I'm being mindful of. How much time am I spending per spot? And if there's not, like, there could be fish here, but the question is, how long or how much time am I willing to invest in order to get a bite? So a lot of the places that I fish are little ponds. They're not huge lakes. They don't have a whole lot of topography. There's not a whole lot of contours underneath. So fish like, well, specifically bass, they like structure. They like to be able to hide and ambush. They're predatory fish. So I was reading last night that in ponds, man-made ponds, either fishing a dam side because it's normally the deepest, or fishing cover is especially important because these fish love cover. They love to just wait and ambush. Also, what I've read is whenever there's not a whole lot of cover at all, the fish like to hug banks and ponds. All right, moving on to the next spot. We're gonna hit that timber over there. The thing that I'm trying to gauge and figure out is how often should I change my presentation? Is it like, if I get a bite, then stick around that area and through different presentations, or is it just stick with one, like my searching bait? I think that's kind of what I remember reading, is stick to a searching bait until you get a bite. First thing is locating the fish. Second thing is establish a pattern. On to the next spot. So it's interesting because before I'd be casting at like this whole bank, this whole like bank line right here. And I know another thing too is kind of trying to gauge how deep the water is by how steep the drop is from the bank into the water. But in places like this, I'm pretty sure it's just like a fishbowl. So there's not going to be a whole lot of depth. I'm pretty sure it's just like a big old U right here. These are some overhanging branches. Could provide some cover as the fish looks up and they're like, oh yeah, there's stuff above me. I want to hide here. Oh, that might have been, or I was just dragging on something. Oh, little bass. No. Hey, oh, it doesn't count. Dang it. Oh man, those are like tiny little pecks. I was like, huh, okay, interesting. We'll move on. Last time I was out here, I was on my lifetime teeting. It's been over a year, I think. I guess it's good to see a baby bass in here though. That means that there's some small fry. I don't know if that means that all the bass are small fry, but there we go. Ooh. Whoa, I don't know what you are. Oh man, no way. Dude, that's a good bass. What the heck? Whoa, no way. Oh my goodness, that's the biggest bass I've caught in a while. Sick. No way, dude. Whoa. No way. You are super shallow. 2.29. Thanks for that, dude. See ya. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That was sick. All right, well, we have one bass. That's a fluke. Let's see if we can establish a coincidence, and then if we establish a coincidence, let's see if we can establish a pattern. All right, we'll go back to covering water. I guess I'll start making more casts at the bank like that. Let's see, I wonder if he was at the bank, but only at the bank because there was timber right there, compared to like there's nothing really to hide around, unless it was just roaming. Maybe that's the pattern. They're around cover. See some cover over here. I'm gonna fish that, and then also these birds are kind of hanging out right here too, and that looks like it's about 2 feet, 2.5 feet of water where those birds are. So that could be a good ambush spot for fish, but the birds are there. So I don't think the fish, specifically the bass, are gonna be there if the birds are there. A lot of cover right here though. So I'm gonna steal your spot, okay, little birds? All right. Is that a bite? Oh man. Dude, that's another good one. No way. Dude, they're sticking to this cover. This is sick. Oh man. What the heck? Dude. Is another like 14-incher? What the heck, dude? This is awesome. Barely hooked. Oh my gosh. That is sick. I really need a catch board so I can measure these fish. Where this fish is 1.65 pounds. Thank you. Chili. Sick. Alright, let's see if there's another one. I made the same cast to the same spot. See if there was a couple that were hanging out over there and didn't get another bite. Notice on the side over there what appeared to be a little drainage drain. So I decided to take some casts over there. I think that was a branch. Oh, and that's a fish. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. It's the first fish on this Texas rig on my bait caster. Sick. Oh man, you're a skinny one. Dude, sick. Sick. Random question for you guys that fish tournaments. How do you get the fish to close their mouths? I feel like if I were to set this guy down, he would just keep his mouth open. And I know it's a point penalty. Or is it one of those like, press them up against the board and that's what closes their mouth? I think that's what it is. When you press them up against the board, it closes their mouth, and that's how you can tell that they're pressed up against the board. Thanks for that. See ya. Okay, cool. Oh man, that was sick. That was a good one. That's pretty sweet. Whenever I think about those things, or birds just in the sky, I'm like, please don't take craps, because it's like, I imagine like I'm looking up and then all of a sudden it's just like bunch of poop on me. Whoa. It's cool how you have like the lead bird that's kind of like creating that initial V of drag, and the other ones are just following suit with it. That's pretty sick. Wow. How neat is that? Dude. What? Hello, little bad. I'm gonna steal your spot again, real quick. Well, I mean, you can stay here. You don't have to move. Just know that you're probably not comfortable with me, especially when I do this. Okay. Oh, you're good. I wonder if I just missed my... That was a good bite window, and now the fish kind of just don't feel like biting right now. Spot looks pretty fishy. I think this is the farthest that I've been out on this place. Just easier to cover water whenever I'm pedaling versus paddling. Also, you guys do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't already. That'd be super cool. I'd appreciate that. If you don't hit the like button, I'm not gonna catch any fish. But if you do, I'm gonna catch monsters. No, but really, hitting the like button helps. That looks pretty good. Whoa, hello. Golly. Oh, please don't. Yes. Okay, pulled one out from the brush. Sweet. Oh man, you're a heavy one. Jeez, you're a jumper too, golly. There we go. Yay! Sweet. Bouncing it off the bottom. Buy some cover. There's another one. Nice. Thank you for that. Dude, that was intense. Whoa. That was a bite. Oh man, did you come off? Yeah, you did. Dang it. How sick would it be to own a house like that? Right here, just on the water. That'd be sick. I also know that it's like $1 million, so yeah. Oops. Got about 10 minutes before I've got to take a call with my wife and our financial advisor. Go over some accounts, see how things are going. Recently got your letter and the hat. I really appreciate that. That was cool. That was super cool of you.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. You know, I was at the time getting into fishing before I had little babies. I would go with my father-in-law. His favorite spot is Chocolate Bay over there in Galveston. We catch a lot of reds out there, and so I'd always forget my hat, and but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to encourage you. You know, it's a good outlet for us men.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
That's your traditional IRA. You can look at the holdings. That tells you what the individual investments are, and then if you go to diversification.
Oh, another good one.
Okay. There we go. So if you go to diversification, you see that your account is out of guidance, right? That happens when there are certain investments that grow and some go down, and so we want to readjust.
Oh, that's the biggest one of the day, golly.
Okay. The one that you see that's grown and is out of balance is the one that's in the small mid-cap range. Do you see that pink and that blue? Right. And then you can go to international and you see that the acceptable range is 0 to 50.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And we're but I always want to encourage folks to kind of look at these and kind of like, what are these? What's going on? Really are. And then you can see where and you scroll down and you can see what percentage of my money is actually
almost 2.7
cash. Right. Right? What percentage is in income? And what percentage is in large cap, which means large cap companies, the bigger ones, the ones that have, this.
So I flipped around and I'm heading back towards where I launched from. I continued to fish structure, kept fishing things that I had passed by and caught fish on, but seemed the bite had died down. Whoops, good thing those float. Alright, that's crazy. That house has a waterfall by their outside little seating area. What the heck? Oh, dude, no way. Dang it. That would have been it. I was like, my line is moving. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. How did I miss that? Well, well, well. All right. It looks like we're coming to a close back at the launch. Woo, made it. What a great day. Definitely blessed. I'm gonna cast this little Texas rig over here a couple times before I call it an official day. Man, caught 5 good bass, good keeper bass today. Super thankful, super blessed for that. If you haven't already, hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. It helps my channel, it helps my video, it helps all the things. And I would greatly appreciate all of the help trying to grow my channel. And that only happens with the assistance and support from you guys. So thank you. If you made it this far, you officially are awesome. And I greatly appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed this fishing adventure as much as I did. It was a super fun. It was, oh man, like that's the best. I think this is the first like non-topwater bite that I've had on my bait caster, which is great. It felt insane setting the hook with a bait caster. Weird, super weird. And if you are not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing and showing some further support. Join the fishing family, the newbie fishing family. I would greatly appreciate that support. I would greatly appreciate your support. So a quick recap, I think 5 fish total, good sized fish. I primarily targeted the submerged timber and just covered that I could see with my eye. This water clarity is not very good, so it's not like I can sight fish like a brush pile from 5 feet. So I was primarily sticking to trees, fallen timber, exposed timber in the water, and going from there. There's a couple drains that I saw as well that I tried to target and hit, but no real consistent bites. So it looks like that'll be it for this one. Hope that you are able to go fishing, and if you are fishing, I hope that you're able to catch a big one. But I will catch you on the next one. God is good. Y'all be blessed. Later.